Hello and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Monalisa Rumbai, bringing to you the news and events from Meghalaya. The headlines for today are: Meghalaya government gives power to deputy commissioners to decide restrictions on COVID-19 pandemic. SSA teachers criticizes the state government for non-payment of salary. KSU Joai Circle gives 1 month's time for National Highway Authority of India to provide good roads and street lights. And now the news in detail. Meghalaya legislator H.M. Shangpliang today explained the new legislation called Assam Cattle Protection Act in Assam. Speaking to the media, Shangpliang demanded that the state chief minister Konrad K. Sangma to talk to the Assam chief minister so that the state may not face problems with regards to cow purchasing from other states.
Dalam ngilawat benya ngilam ba kumba arpusan hajar ton kado masih kalut sisnem hakajela juni di arpusan hajar ton sisnem kemut hila ban mudur katno hajar katno spatli ki masih ngidon kam sisnem hapo kajela juni nei kinwan kita ki masih kini ki masih baro kini banwan nasyabar jong kejela juni te ngitip ba naka central government kalawandra ya koe ka act ka baki khot ka cattle transport act 1978 but kala amen biang ya kata ka act hau arhajar iwei hapo kane ka act ngila bangin lej bantiet masih nasyabar jong kejela syubo ngithiet masih na Bihar ngidei banra banyo ya kane ka permit apo kane ka cattle transport act bat bankit ikita ki masih ban peniaj ban wanra adu kejela jungi kidon artili ki condition ka kum kane ka act kata ka we kalong ba kade banyo ika certificate ba ki quality jong ki masih ki bangi wanra lani ngithiet nah syabar kejela ki dimenlong ki masih ki babiang ki bakoi ki bakhya bat ki bakhlain ka ba ar ka certificate kade ya ka transit pass kamut ngidei ban yo ya ka permit ka valid permit ka badai ban kit ya kita masih ban punpoi hadu kejela juni tekat hadu menta ubnai Ogos ar hajar khoi kinong thiet masih kim sum syam kan ono kejingnya andrai nadu ba penwan ya kane ka anya po Assam ka baki khot ka Assam Cattle Protection Act 2021 kala syam jenjar ya kinong thiet masih jungi bakin peniai ya ki masih lembah ka Assam kadau kalong bahaga section 7 jong ka Assam Cattle Protection Act 2021 kaong no person shall transport or offer for transport or cause to be transported any cattle without valid permit from any place of other state through Assam to any place outside Assam.
The SSA teachers of Meghalaya today strongly criticized the state government for non-payment of teachers' salary. This was disclosed by the SSA teachers during the sit-in demonstration held at Malki Ground in Shillong. The demonstration was attended by Meghalaya legislator H.M. Shangpliang, belongs to the Congress. Speaking to the media, Shangpliang said that he will take up the problem of SSA teachers in the ongoing autumn session of the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly. Shangpliang said the state is at the lower ebb in terms of education. He said it is not proper for the teachers to come out in the streets to air their grievances, but the circumstances have forced them to do so.
Kadon hatraidu habede bak puli ke puti balai kalong kumne halor kane yanongin kan tho yanongin kan no baro habajing i ke jongi kum kini kai kadai kajing bom simkhia jong ka sarkar jela ngai i hakajing i ke jonga ka sarkar nadu ka sarkar ka barim bar hadu kane ka sarkar MDA menta kila repeat ya kaju sikaju ke mistake ya kaju sikaju jeng bakla nakapor sa kaportan di jing baklabe yani kumkinay ka SSA ngamtip na kay kadaw kipenbu kimi sibun ki jing
lai banai bat nang ta ha ka jing e jong ke service jong ki kaba ki la shem hakini ki banai ba ki snem ki balale bat kumjo ya ki jing e kaba ki kami bakin salap hakini ki snem ki banwan hadu hajar fong rio isokya habang isngap ya ke jing e jong kinohikai bat nakaliang jonga kumangala jukip laba kumangala jura ya ke sur ke jongpi hapo kadorbar thoain man kapor mandaru kumju kat ngidang long kani kadorbar thoain ngin rabiang ya ki cinge jongpi bangin pensawajur khamjur ban ya kai ba ikrani barmbai menta khamjur shushu hapo kadorbar thoain namar ngi kwa bakane ke sarkar kadai ban le ai pakane ke sarkar badu menteri badi pej ya education uday baun sngap ya ki jing dawa ki jongpi.
The Khasi Students Union Jowai Circle today said that it has given 1 month's time to the National Highway Authority of India to provide good roads and street lights along the national highway.
Inaliang yung ki issue Jowai Circle ni resmi khalidrek pada bende acara kuwi dalai office rekam yang enhai pada HMI wo manager yang ka de kelam ile o pada ju por de pu ile kot jindawa ne yang sen wo itu wa street light idawai wa ye street light ki wo em chwa haman la ki thau ki wo de ki bo wo pengkrek kam ki wat haju report he thau wo pu em bo ki request ni yang sen wo bo ki kham tam ha ki thau wo mandum wat ki wo man kam gilat hay thau yogi woman lelat ki ala ki thau bun hay thau dum hay thau tu bo ki strict lak kham tam yo jingchi ki pat ba hawlai hawan ki hay spor me por dum wat haju por ke jing dawa ko ar yong i hawi to o surok wa hap apo put usam yong en hai apo west danger district wa hay benta ko bun chilter put usam yong ka hay thau resi surok ina dia yang saya dawa untuk merawat giyo, repair gi, kenang mo yung suk ki pagba hagalai gawan.
Meghalaya Chief Minister Konat K. Sangma told the House today that a decision-making process regarding restrictions due to the COVID-19 pandemic has been decentralized and Deputy Commissioners of the various districts have been empowered to take decisions in this regard based on local prevailing conditions. Replying to a question raised by opposition member Mr. Winasan D. Sangma during question hour on the third day of the autumn session, the Chief Minister said, the officers have been providing their best services to ensure safety of the people.
It used to be closed because of the lockdown that was there and the fact that they had to shift it. Now, sir, to answer that part of the question, it's very clear that so there is no perfect way of really handling a pandemic like this. And really, every step we take will have its pros and its cons. Every step we take will have some areas of concern, and therefore a perfect solution can never come out. So in this entire situation, what the government tried to do was really try to balance out, as I mentioned, the whole aspect of trying to contain as well as ensuring that livelihood continued. So it was a decision that was taken that maybe the one way could be that we close the weekends. And that decision was taken. And as I said, there is never a perfect solution in this kind of situations, but we based it on whatever we felt was the best and the most balanced way of moving forward. Coming to the last part of his question, which he asked about, which is a law enforcement agency. So obviously the deputy commissioners, the administration, the police, all these aspects of the administration are the enforcement agencies who will ensure that these are done. Even the BDOs, the ADCs, the Deputy Commissioner's Office itself, the police officials at the grassroots level, all of these are ensuring that these kind of activities are the SOPs are maintained. And of course, in these situations also, sir, the scale is so big. So definitely, it's not possible that that the agencies can go down and every individual, the 38 lakh people in the state, can be monitored at any given time. So it's a joint responsibility at the end of the day for the citizens also to ensure that they also act responsibly. And obviously the administration also tries to do its best to ensure that the SOPs are followed.
Sir,
Home Minister Lakman Rumbui informed the House today that there was an intelligence report of an IED blast in Shillong recently. He said the field units of the State Police Department had been alerted to take preventive measures immediately. In order to ensure that further recurrence of such incident is averted, the field formations have been advised to gear up prior intelligence gathering, the Home Minister said in reply to a question raised by opposition members Mr. Mohendra Rapsang of the Congress.
The government knew that there will be such blasts. I just want whether government had an intelligent inputs that blasts will occur.
Yes, sir.
So my question is, why this blast occurs then?
Sir, I have already mentioned that we have alerted and the police intelligence of the police department have working over time to see that to prevent this blast. But as I said before, that we don't expect that this blast will occur in that particular area. We have marked many vulnerable area in the Shillong area, and we have taken measures. But as I said, that we didn't expect that this will happen in that particular place.
Replying to a zero-hour notice brought in by opposition legislator Mr. P.T. Saukme of the Congress, Minister in charge Forest and Environment James Sangma told the House that action was being taken against the operation of illegal coke factories in East Jaintia Hills. The minister said that the activities of those factories which did not have consent to operate and consent to establish have been suspended.
Issued closure notices on the 6th of September. Verification of closure notices will be done, sir. The Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board has taken several steps to regulate the establishment of coke plants and to control pollution from these coke plants. The chairman of the MSPCB has convened a meeting with State Environmental Impact Assessment Authority and the State Expert Appraisal Committee on the 28th of June 2021. During the meeting, the chairman of the SIA has informed that the matter has been taken up with the Ministry of Environment and Forest and Climate Change, Government of India. The ministry in its communication advised the SIA to stick to the provisions of the EIA notification. That is, the EC is required only if the total production capacity of coke units exceed 25,000 metric ton per annum. As such, environmental clearance cannot be imposed on the establishment of coke plants with production capacity below up to 25,000 metric tons per annum. Since there is no provisions to regulate coke plants in the EIA notification 2006, it was decided, sir, in the meeting that citing norms notified by the board should be strictly adhered along with pollution load study of the site on case-by-case basis. Sir, I understand the concerns of the Honourable Member from Meghalaya, and I also understand the concerns of the people residing under Ilaka Sutunga, and I have also personally met them, and I have assured them that the government will function strictly by the law, and if there are such.
Minister in charge Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Mr. Shanbor Shulai informed the House that he had written a DO letter to the Assam Chief Minister on the 3rd of September 2021, drawing attention towards Section 7 of the Cattle Prevention Act and sought his intervention.
1,272 ton in 2019-20 to 702 ton in 2020-21. Further, the data also indicated a drop in all four major meat, that is beef, pork, chicken, and mutton, although it was more significant in case of beef. In general, this drop can be attributed as follows. Due to COVID-19 pandemic during the year 2020, which continues to this year 2021, it was observed that trade and business has been adversely affected. That is, the income of people has also been badly affected. This may be one reason that supply of livestock from outside the state is reduced due to the travel restriction imposed across the country during the year 2020 and limited restriction during the COVID phase second during the year 2021. Number two, in the case of pork, the occurrence of African swine fever, ASF, in entire northeastern states starting in the month of May 2020 has largely affected the import of pigs into the state and other northeastern states as well. I have written a DO letter with due consultation with the Honorable Chief Minister and the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, where I have, on behalf of the government and the department, DO letter number SS/M/PER/1 2021/9 of dated 3rd 9/3/9/2021 to the Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, drawing his attention to Section 7 within bracket 1 of the Assam Cattle Preservation Act 2021 with a request for Honorable Chief Minister of Assam to immediately intervene into the issue of hassle-free passage to the Meghalaya bound cattle carrying vehicles through Assam. The Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Department of Meghalaya has called for application from the prospective cattle traders of our state to issue valid permits to the cattle traders after verification.
So viewers, that is all we have for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.